or damage?
Raj works on that.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Paul,
All right.
read from our sponsors. Read from our sponsors, Paul.
Yeah. Read through his sponsors. Let's check this list here. Oh, none. So it was a quick one.
I do have a real thing that I wanted to share, which is this is an incredible rendition of. Are we in East Crack here?
This is Deep Crack. You're in Deep Crack.
Deep
You're in the
Crack,
third
yeah,
level
yeah.
of Deep Crack. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it looks exactly
This
right.
is a
I mean,
wild freaking map.
it's not like
really
they sell
something.
sets to build like
No, that is insane, dude.
cliff-based things. It's
Yeah,
incredibly constructed by an artisan.
indeed.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Viewers, stay tuned for a future video where Raj shows you how he constructed this.
And where his wife yells at him for playing with his toys too much.
Oh, I have lots of videos of that.
No
Raj,
comment.
stop playing with your toys. What are you doing up there? Playing with your toys again?
Mom,
Jesus,
meatloaf!
how old are you?
I have made a grievous error. All right. Everybody ready? Good? It's point of order, our weekly discussion of the D&D 5e rules, occasionally interrupted by some actual role-playing. This is episode 18 of our campaign, All the Time in the World. Without further ado, let's jump right in. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, the Quarry Boys had spoken with the ghost of Larthakia and learned that a forgotten evil deity called Hoster lay dormant inside Pending Judgment, the massive luminescent rock that hangs over the broken waste. A cult of Hoster, known as Inevitable Night, was attempting to awaken their evil god figure by reassembling the Chronomaticum, an artifact of the Draconis Imperium said to control the flow of time, which was used originally to halt Pending Judgment's deadly approach before it could destroy Eneral. After fending off more Starspawn from a pair of wayward Aarakocra, the party returned to Cordis, where they regrouped with Smiles' paramour, Cerise Underwood, who turned out to share an interesting secret with Roar. And as the party walked through Deep Crack en route to the Helter Smelter mines, they were assaulted suddenly in the middle of the night by a group of unseen assailants. And so we pick up where we left off from our last session with the group about to fight off who knows what. And I'm going to start by asking you all to...
Raj, hold on. I have a question.
Are you
I have a question too, and mine's more of a point of order.
serious right now, you guys?
It's actually a point of order. Mike, could you ask yours first?
Yeah. Raj, are we going to roll for initiative right now?
That was actually my question as well.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay. To quote one of my favorite movies, you, you're cool, and you. Roll for initiative!
Roll for initiative! Really bad.
Should we just yell them out?
Yeah, totally.
Oh my god.
You'll be the first to die.
Not again!
All right. Let's see. Go ahead and roll for me, Mr. Sterling Miles. What do you got?
20!
Nice.
20. Very good. Lucius?
17, sir.
17. Valfire?
3.
3. Roar Embermane? 8. And special guest star Cerise Underwood will be rolling for initiative as well, as she is still with the party, and she also
Nice.
rolled an 8. So, Roar, I
That's not great.
believe that she is going to go before you. All right.
She is?
She is.
My
If
All
I
right.
recall, was I like the two of us? Noticed something before the others. Is that right?
That is correct. So, Valfire and I believe, was it Lucius? I think had noticed. something beforehand. The
would that-
passive.
Give us an action because I feel
Just
you know I
won't be
feel like really feel
surprised.
like it should.
Yeah. No, actually, sorry. It was just Valfire. It was just Valfire.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, starting at the top of the round, and let's give you guys a view of what's going on here.
Give us that view. Give us that
So,
view.
As you guys are walking through the third level of Deep Crack, essentially, you find yourselves over here, and coming out of the shadows is a tiefling, bearing a large what is this creature bearing anyway? A longsword, who lashes out and attacks you almost instantaneously.
Oh no.
Hold up. You got the wrong guys. We're the Quarry Boys.
So as you let's see. Yeah, so Lucius, you are standing right next to this upward sloping ramp as this figure descends and attempts to lash out at you with his longsword. So this is going to be that's a 9 to hit. You sort of reflexively are shocked, and you kind of duck backwards just as the sword swings over your head. I'm
imagining that as the sword swings over his head, he goes, "Bro!"
Yeah, exactly. And Smiles, it is your turn. Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry. Technically, because you didn't notice him, he does have advantage against the attack roll, so he does get another roll here. Oh, that's actually a natural 20. Sorry. That's kind of unfortunate. So that's gonna be.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate.
You know,
that's
actually,
gonna be-
I do react to that. I cast out
So-
silvery barbs. I
So
cannot do that?
technically, you are surprised, so you cannot use your
take
reaction at
reaction.
this point. Yeah.
Of course I
So,
can.
so that's gonna be 16
Silly
points
me.
of damage to you, Lucius. So sorry about that.
That's an owie.
You
That's
should
an owie.
have said point of order.
Yeah. Point of
That was
order.
that was my mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Everyone made a mistake there. All right. Smiles, it is your turn now.
All right, so I'm going to yell out a suggestion to this shadowy figure.
Okay.
And I will suggest, hey, friend, lay down your arms and stop fighting.
Okay. He is going to make a wisdom saving throw, I believe. Is that correct?
That is correct. That is correct.
All right. And that is that is a 3, which I do not think succeeds.
Does not. A DC was set to 16.
Okay. And so as he lashes out at Lucius, chopping off a fair amount of feathers from your Aarakocra friend.
Your plumage!
Yeah. Yeah. There you are, kind of standing in the back underneath the lamppost there, and you kind of offer your suggestion. Hey, put down your arms and let's just stop attacking. And as soon as he rears back for another strike, blood still dripping from the blade, he kind of looks at you with a blank stare and kind of just nods his head like, oh, okay, I see where you're going with this. And he kind of like slowly bends down, clank, places the blade on the ground, and stands up. He just stands there like arms outstretched.
And I'm gonna, at this point, I assume I've got time to take another action.
You have a move and
A
a bonus
bonus
action
action.
on your turn.
Well, that's fantastic. I would just like to say to him, what's your business with the Quarry Boys?
Okay. So you offer your query, and it is Lucius's turn now.
Lucius. Wait, so we only noticed one person?
Yes. So let me see if I can give you guys a slightly better view here.
And yeah, point out that one who's attacking Lucius. Is he literally right next to Lucius?
He's literally right next to him.
Oh,
over
I
here.
see. He was kind of blended in there. Nice.
Yeah.
Good angle, by the way.
Well, thanks.
Sorry, let me see this. I can't. I'm sorry, I'm not pinned. I'm not. Oh, okay.
Right next to you, Lucius. Yeah.
Lucius is going to. I think he's gonna have to disengage, get out of there. He doesn't like this guy.
Okay.
But there's no disengage. He's gonna bonus action shove this guy away from him. So
Okay.
15.
Mistake!
Sorry, I was just clearing my throat.
This is a strength saving throw. Is that right?
Oh, I see. But he doesn't know this, so you didn't communicate this with me. Yes, a strength saving throw.
Okay.
15.
Strength saving throw. He rolls an 18, so he does succeed on the strength saving throw.
So he doesn't
Uh,
get
The
any-
guy put his the guy put his sword down. He doesn't have a sword, right?
He does not have a sword in his hand. That's
You
correct.
could walk away from him without doing anything.
that is correct.
Oh. Is it too late to retcon that or no?
Well, I suppose technically.
Yeah.
So
Technically.
he does have a point of order. He does have a an unarmed strike potentially to try to hit you with
Sure.
as an opportunity attack. But again, I don't know if you would know this. Smiles's suggestion was to put down his arms and stop fighting,
Stop
essentially, right?
Yeah.
So the guy put down his arms and stopped fighting.
Okay.
Doesn't look aggressive. He put his sword down.
Okay, Lucius flies back up in the air about 15 feet away, and he from the sky, from the air, he's like, "Hey brothers, man, I don't like this guy, but like, I love you guys. Make Smiles less so because that mom stuff, but like." We gotta stick together, so let's bond ourselves together. And he casts emboldening bond on the three of you. So each of you,
to be bonded. Can I say no to this?
classic hole. Just
I
like
suppose technically you could refuse.
you could be
the
an unwilling
bond, yeah.
creature.
Valfire
I'm
wouldn't
willing.
do that.
I'm willing, but I just want to make it seem like I'm unwilling.
Yeah. So if you
Got
attack,
it.
You have
Your
to chase
flavor
him.
le-
You have to chase him.
The flavor is unwilling. Yeah.
yeah. So if you attack, you can add a D4 to your attack roll, ability check or saving throw
Nice.
for the next 10 minutes.
All right. Very good.
And that is his turn.
Okay. So a few figures from above, you can see on the rooftops and in the balconies here, several figures start to lash out with bows.
You still
And
have
they-
15 feet. Does he see them so he can still
Yeah,
move after?
that was
he-
gonna be my question. Do I fly up, see them, and then can I? Move away from them?
Yeah, I guess you still have 15 feet to move, so you could still move if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna move 15 feet away from that balcony.
Okay. In which direction are you going?
Well, for me it's this way, towards me, but like away from the balcony. So like horizontal.
Got it.
Like,
So, like kind of this way.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, cool. So you're a little bit off the map here, but let's see if we can.
I live off the map, Raj.
You do live off the map. All right. All right, and as you all are flittering about trying to figure out what's going on here, arrows sail out of the night and from above and attempt to pincushion you all. So the first is going to be a longbow attack against. Actually, we'll say all three of them are going to go against Lucius because he has taken flight at this point. So the first attack is that's a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, you take 4 points of piercing.
That's not fun.
Okay, the second attack is a 9 to hit as the arrow sails right by. And
Can
the
I?
third,
I can't deflect missiles. Can I? I can deflect the missile.
you could potentially deflect. You could deflect a missile. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna deflect that first one.
Okay, go for it. The third attack is a 7 to hit, so that will miss also. So the first arrow does come at you, and go ahead and roll your deflect die.
Yeah, how do I do this again? The deflect
think you-
missiles you can use it when you do so.
It's a D10, I think, plus your monk level or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, all right. That's it. I was looking for like a attack, like a roll DC. So it's 16.
Okay, so what was the damage I said? I think it was 4. I think it was 8 or 4. So yeah, you totally deflect it, and you have the if you spend a key point now, you can throw it back as a ranged weapon
Heck
against.
yeah, bro. I'm gonna throw it back.
Okay, go for it. You
Right
can
at
attack roll
that.
with it.
Yep. That is a 16 to hit,
16 hits,
and it will do 8 damage.
8 points of damage. So as you fling the arrow back at this assailant over here on the balcony, which maybe you can't see with that view. Over here, the arrow flings across the night sky into the figure, right in the shoulder that he was kind of like bracing the bowstring against. And you see him like rock back and kind of retreat back into the into the overhang underneath the roof
And
there.
I imagine as he says, as he catches this and throws it back, he goes, "No, thank you, bro. No, thank you.
Mm.
Yeah,
None of
exactly.
that."
All right. And also sailing out of the night sky, starting as a small bead of flame.
Oh,
That balcony over there, you see a tiny little spark that grows bigger and bigger as it approaches you all and explodes in your midst, enveloping you all in this raging conflagration that burns out as quickly as it started, but not before catching you all in the burst of a fireball.
Wow.
And I need you all to please make dexterity saving throws for me.
He caught me as well.
It would have caught. It's a 20-foot radius, so it definitely would have caught you.
+5.
do we get to add a D4 to this or anything like that?
Yes. Yes. Saving
we?
throws. Yes, it will be.
All right, well, that's a 15 plus a d4.
Raj, a big old 10 for me.
Okay, 10 does not succeed, unfortunately.
19.
I will absorb
19 does
elements.
succeed.
25.
25 succeeds very well. Yep. 8. Sorry, 18.
8.
8 does not succeed. So those of you who failed will take.
I'm casting absorb elements as a reaction, by the way.
Sure. Those of you who failed will take 23 points of fire damage, and it is 11 for those of you who succeeded.
Yep. Okay.
And then half of that if you're using your reaction on absorb elements.
Yep.
So 5 total for you, Roar.
No, I failed, so I got 11. Yep.
Oh, you okay? So 11 for got it. Okay. And as the arcane words kind of come to a crescendo and then end with the burst of the fireball, you can see that there's a figure on top of that corner balcony up there, the tower, who from where the spell came, and it is now Roar, your turn.
Oh gosh. Well, that didn't feel good.
Sorry, 1 second. I do need to roll a dexterity saving throw for the person who doesn't have a blade anymore, who just dropped it in front of.
Oh yeah.
Lucius. Yeah, he was caught in the blast as well. That is a success on the saving throw, and so he will take 11 points of fire damage. All right, sorry.
Since
Continue.
he took damage, does
No.
does he change anything on his suggestion? or
because
no?
Point of
the
order,
damage-
he has to take damage from the allies. Yeah,
Right, thank you. Yes.
And it's just damage, so he's still chilling.
he is still chilling.
All right. Well, I am immediately bonus actioning, starting singing my blade song, "Ask It Up in the Moonlight," and casting Mage Armor on myself and running inside, like up those stairs, I guess, and up into the. I'm gonna try and I need to get upstairs.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I guess I'll go behind. I'll go behind. I got 40 feet of movement.
Yeah.
I'll go
so
behind and go up that ladder if I can.
sure, you can totally do that. Yeah, and just taking a quick glance around, you can see that there are a couple of options. And you know, like in Deep Crack, like all the buildings that are built into the cliffside are all kind of interconnected and intertwined with each other. And so if you kind of look up ahead, you can see that there is a doorway here, like up this ramp that kind of goes into this sort of tower structure here.
Yeah.
There is this ladder. There is this ladder up here that kind of crawls up and sneaks up into this tower here, and you can see like bridges sort of connecting the whole thing. So there are many ways to kind of get across to that area over there.
I will book it back for the ladder behind me.
Okay, sounds good.
40 feet of movement.
Yeah. So. So.
About halfway up. I'll remember halfway up.
Yeah, thanks. This ladder actually does hold minis, but it's not the Hero Forge minis. It's only like the WizKids minis that'll fit in there.
Nice.
It's
Cool.
very clever of them. All right,
All
so
right.
you're halfway up the ladder. Is it the end of your turn?
That's my end of my turn.
Okay, great. Cerise, she's gonna go next, and then Valfire, you're after her. She is going to. She doesn't really have much idea. Well, let's roll a die for her and see what happens here. Okay, smart enough. So she realizes, smiles that you kind of cast your a verbal influence on this figure and decides that there must be another path towards fighting these figures, and she's going to rush past him to try to go up into the building. And she kind of like, before she does though, she punches you in the arm real hard. And she's like, "Good work there, Smiles." And she runs up.
It's a strange, loving relationship.
It is. It is.
It's very full of love. It's very full of love. All love.
All right. And that was her turn. Valfire, it's your turn. Actually, she's going to dash. Sorry, but go ahead.
I put my hands together and I start dusting off the burn flames. Like and I'll how do I cast this spell? Let's see. All right, so I grab my druidic symbol, and I start muttering the words of magic, and I flap my arms like a bird, and I'll cast Conjure Animals, and I would like to conjure 2 giant eagles.
What?
2 giant eagles, you say? All right, let me see if I can find. Well, I just have some giant minis here, which I will. These are large figures, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll just use a wolf and a bear. All right, where are you conjuring them?
Spells. So I conjure concentration range 60 feet. I'll just conjure them right next to me. And what
Okay.
I would like to do is jump on the back of one of them, and then both of them fly up into the air.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Brilliant.
Make yourself a
It
target.
says roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group, which
Yep.
has its own turns. They obey verbal commands that you issue to them. No action required by you. If you don't issue commands, they defend themselves against hostile creatures.
Okay. So we'll say they're both next to each other. I'm just going to use one mini for now due to lack of space. But when when they fly apart, we'll put the second mini up there.
All right, let me
Um,
roll
but-
for initiative for them right now.
Yeah, go for it.
So
You can just roll the 2 of them together as a group.
Yeah, it's a group. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's +3 to this roll.
They have a lot of hit points. Nice.
So it's 8 is their initiative order.
Okay, everybody's
It's
got
a
an
really popular initiative in
It
this round.
is. It's
Yeah.
a grade 8.
Okay. And they will go starting in the next round. Anything else on your turn, Velfire?
When
So I
I jump
guess-
on their back. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
so I guess technically you jumped on their back, but they wouldn't have been able to fly off because it's not their turn yet, right?
Okay, so then instead, for this turn, I'm going to just jump in that little pot right there and just hide in it.
All right, awesome. Very good. You are the perfect size to fit in this rainwater collection pot, which
Wait. But
is...
Paul, are you going to ready an action to get on their backs when it's their turn?
No, I'll deal with that later. For
Okay.
now, I can't
hope-
ready an action. I don't have an
I
action.
hope you
'cause I
just
Yeah,
hide. You
that's
just
right,
hide
that's
and
right.
let them peck at him.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll say
Uh,
I'll say to them on turn though, follow Lucius, protect him, and attack anyone that attacks Lucius. Go, mighty eagles, go! And then I'll dive into the little pot and just pop my head up.
All right, sounds good. Amazing. All right, so I'm gonna say you basically have 3/4 cover inside
Yeah,
the pod.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
all right, at the top of round 2, it is the warrior's turn, who originally struck out at Lucius. Let's see. So it has dropped its weapon. It is under the influence of suggestion still. It is trying to pat out the flame. He's trying to pat out the flames, the tiefling that are from the fireball. And he looks back at you, smiles, and says, "We were ordered to do so." In response to your query, it's just a
love it.
job, nothing personal. You seem like a really nice guy. And I don't think he gets a saving throw.
No save, no.
Yeah, no save.
Wow,
Okay.
sucker save, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, he could do whatever he wants. He could walk away from the fight, because what does it say? Like, you give him an order that he follows, and once he completes it, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm gonna say the fight is still going on. He's just not participating in it, and
Yeah,
he's
makes sense.
you can see like he's kind of patted the flames out, and he's kind of like, "Oh, I want to fight you guys, but I can't. I'm just trying to just figure out a way around this. And you can see he's like, is there some logic in his head that he can use to kind of bypass the rules here? But Smiles, it is your turn on round 2.
That's fantastic. Can I see the person from which the fireball emanated from?
I will say, let's see.
And then also, how far away is that person?
Yeah. So that area, I mean, you can see the distance-wise. I'll say that you're not going to be able to see that person just unless you use it. You can try to potentially use your action to make a perception check if you'd like.
I need to know how far away they are.
Yeah. So. About 70-ish feet, plus or minus.
70 feet. Okay. But I am sure it came from that tower, correct?
You did see this glowing bead come from that tower, yeah.
Okay, cool. And sorry, I can't tell from this angle. Can I see anybody?
You can see that there's a figure up here on the roof that is attacking you, firing bows at you, and there's another one you can barely see over here who's also firing at you.
Okay, so as the closest one that I could see, I will yell out to that person a command of flee.
Okay. And that one is going to make a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Indeed.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. This is an 11, so
Wow.
does not
Fails.
succeed.
Taking him off the board.
Okay. So for the next round, now does this happen on its turn, or does this happen immediately, like as a reaction?
Actually,
or-
just clicked the wrong spell. Hold on. What did I cast? Command.
Next
Command.
turn. On its next turn.
Yeah.
It's next turn. Okay. It'll follow the command as best suits the best of its abilities. All right,
For,
and
it only lasts
Oh.
for how long?
for just a round, basically.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
around.
around.
Okay.
And
So-
for suggestion, is that concentration?
It is concentration. Yep.
Yeah, good call. Did you roll a concentration check after you?
I didn't because I was thinking I had saved. Yeah. So let me roll that now. Concentration is going to be a 16.
So that. How much damage did you take?
11.
Even if it
Oh
was
yeah,
23.
you're fine.
you're
Yeah. So you just have to do half
rounds
or
down.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you're good. You're good from the fireball. You cast command, and on you see as he's kind of rearing back with the bow, the figure kind of looks down at you and he kind of like nods, and you can see that he like starts putting the arrow back in his quiver and is like gearing to like leave. And it is your turn, Lucius.
It's still my turn. Still my turn.
Oh, go
So
ahead. Sorry.
bonus action. I'm
Yeah.
gonna yell out at Lucius. I'm gonna say, "Your mom's just a really nice lady, and I can see that reflected in your eyes."
I don't.
And Bardically inspire him.
I don't.
You-
I
can
don't
you
know if
turn it
this is
down?
gonna have a positive impact on him.
Yeah.
Hey, he's still Bardically inspired somehow.
You know what? Use that anger. Use that
Is
anger.
that D6 or D8?
It's a D8. D8.
Good D8 now.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
And then
Mike.
and for-
Mike thanks you. Lucius does not.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how I'm not getting through to him. I just keep trying harder and harder. And then with my movement, I'm going to get. I'm going to go follow my love, going to that door there.
Okay.
My
Oh, yo,
favorite.
keep-
my
keep
favorite
some
combat
alive.
Song.
Keeps them alive so we can ask them questions.
Exactly. That one.
Many
tiefling.
questions.
What does it sound like when you're coming out
I'm-
of? a
I'm looking
pot?
I'm looking at you, Stabby McStabberson. Roar! Don't stab them to death.
And then- And as a
No
as a
promises.
free action, as I'm going by my the tiefling, can I say, well, who hired you though?
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Okay. And as you start running up the ramp, you're like, "Excuse me, pardon me." You're just kind of like sliding by him on the ramp. You kind of issue the query, and we'll see what he says on his next turn. Lucius, it is your turn.
Raj, can you go back to the other view, please?
Yes.
Can I get to the roof to the left of the guy on the farthest left guy on the roof?
This
50 feet of movement. 50 feet of movement. How far? Yeah. I want to actually. Option one, I want to get on the.
You can
other
definitely
si-
get there if you want.
I want to get on the other side of him and then basically use my wings to knock him off the edge.
You have plenty of move to get behind him if you'd like.
He is
I want-
fleeing, by the way.
The guy on the top?
Doesn't know. I mean, yeah.
Lucius
he
is
heard me
unaware.
yell.
He's
Okay. All right.
Well, it does. This one, it's not going to break if you.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
It's
All
not.
right.
Yeah.
He's then DC 15 strength saving throw.
Got it. All right, so
That's
you
interesting
are
combo. Yeah.
going to push him off. And let's see, strength save. That is a 14, so he fails.
So he goes 5 feet and he goes right off the edge.
Wow. All right, so he falls.
Bro, man, don't mess with me, man.
So he falls right on top of the tiefling that is under the suggestion. So he has taken all of his damage basically from his own allies this entire fight, which
Perfect.
So the guy you pushed off, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll 5d6 for me, please.
Oh, I would love to. I would love to.
Love it. Do it. Do
3,
it. Roll it.
4, 5. 8, 10, 19.
Yeah, he dies. He hits the ground with a splat. Actually, we're gonna roll a dexterity saving throw for the other warrior here, and that is that's a 3. That doesn't succeed any DC. So he is also just roll another 5d6 for me.
Oh my god.
Gravity
Oh my god.
Gravity's
hurts
a
a
real
lot.
son of a gun.
Not 11, 12.
He's not.
another 19, Raj.
defying
Another
gravity.
19. Okay, well, he is still alive. Only just. They're both. Well, one of them is dead and naturally prone. The other one is also knocked prone as he falls down to the ground. Smiles as you kind of just like walk right past him. You hear like this, boom, like right behind you. You look back and it's like nobody's behind you. It's like, what was that? And it is
Hold on.
oh, go for it. Yeah.
I then fly. If I have any movement left, I want to fly and hide on the other side of the roof, the left side of the roof.
I will say you can just barely get up there. You have like 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, he like wants to hide under there because he's afraid of the wizard and the other guy, and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself because that was a bonus action.
Okay, yeah, go
Nice.
for it. You can cast Cure Wounds yourself. You are still kind of, you don't have enough move to go like behind it. You're still kind of, you're just like just over the side of it. You don't have enough to.
I
kinda
can't
get to the
duck.
side. You could go prone if you want, but then you need half your move to stand up on your next turn if you want, if you'd like.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because I'd rather
Okay.
not die.
Okay.
Casting Cure
Mike,
Wounds on myself, and I will do that behind the scenes. Yes.
just in case you need it, with your Bardic Inspiration, you can use it as Magic Inspiration if you want to roll an additional D8 of healing.
Yeah, I do. I do want to do that. And that will use up my Bardic Inspiration.
It will.
Yep.
Brilliant.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Totes.
Toast me goes. All right, very
Totes,
good.
man. That was totally awesome. Tubular.
Very good. All right, it is the first archer's turn who was kind of knocked back with Lucius's strike. So he's going to come back to the balcony and he will. Let's see. Odds he's going to fire at Roar. Evens he's going to fire at Smiles.
Bring it, baby. Bring
That
it.
is even, so he will fire at Smiles.
Wow.
So this is a longbow strike against you for the natural 1. So the arrow
Misses.
just it actually sinks into the leg of the first warrior who is still under the suggestion. He's just taking all kinds of abuse from his own allies without even realizing. The second archer. Oh, the second archer is dead. Sorry, he fell down.
Mm-hmm.
And the third archer
Yep.
will. Okay, odds it's gonna fire at Smiles. Evens he's gonna fire at Roar. It is odds, so he'll fire at Smiles. This is. I'm rolling the dice here, you guys. All right, that is a 21 to hit Smiles.
Silvery Barbs. Hey, buddy, it's not nice to hit before you knock.
All right, that is a reroll of a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. You kind of give him a wink and a smile, and the arrow sails wide, and you can give advantage to one of your allies.
And I do turn to Lucius and I say, I yell out like, "No, I think if you just give me some time to explain more about your mother, you can see how special she is, just like I know."
All right. Very good.
You my mother.
Oh shoot. Sorry, give me a second here.
think the
Oh, no, that's
mage
right.
goes next to the wizard or the spellcaster. I
Yeah,
don't know.
sorry, my I think combat tracker page refreshed, and I have to redo some of these attacks here. Sorry. It is or damage.
No, Raj works on that.
Okay, I'm done.
Re-
I'm done. I'm done.
Paul,
All right.
read from our
Oh,
sponsors.
sorry, I
Read from our
was,
sponsors, Paul.
Yeah, so read through his sponsors. Let's check this list here. Oh, none.
Oh, actually,
so,
do
that
have
was a quick
uh,
one.
I do have a real thing that I wanted to share, which is this is an incredible rendition of. Are we in East Crack here?
This is Deep Crack. You're in Deep Crack.
Deep
You're in the
Crack,
third
yeah,
level
yeah.
of Deep Crack. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it looks exactly.
This
right.
is a
I mean,
wild freaking map.
Thank you very
it's not like
really
they sell
something.
sets to build like
No, that is insane, dude.
cliff-based things. It's
Yeah,
incredibly constructed by an artisan.
indeed, indeed.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Viewers, stay tuned for a future video where Raj shows you how he constructed this.
And where
Unfortunately,
his
I
wife
didn't
yells at
record
him for
that
playing with
one.
his toys too much.
Oh, I have lots of videos of that.
No.
Raj,
doing
stop
in
playing with your
there?
toys. What are you doing up there? Playing with your toys again?
Mom,
Jesus, how
meatloaf!
old are you?
Get out of the basement, Mom.
Mom.
All right. It is
Your
the
action
wizard's.
figures.
They're action figure. Yeah, exactly. All right. It is the wizard's turn. He has some options here.
I'm pretty far away. I'm feeling pretty good about myself here. I'm gonna
He doesn't like
stab
those. He doesn't like
everything.
those giant birds.
Oh,
Another bead of fire comes out.
oh.
Oh,
So sorry, did we take the giant birds' turns because their instruction was to
They haven't gone
guard
yet.
They
Lucas?
haven't. They have not gone yet. They are going.
I've been rolling for initiative.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? This thing deleted the birds. They had 8, right?
Eight.
On
They
their
did
day.
have 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't have gone after Valfire with an 8.
No,
no,
Valfire was a
'cause-
5.
Valfire, yeah, or
Yeah,
3 or
he's-
something.
Valfire's at the very bottom, so they
Yeah,
would have
yeah,
gone.
got
They're
it.
basically going to go right before Aurora goes. All right, so it is the wizard. He's going to fire another fireball in that direction, and so I need the eagles and smiles, and the eagles, smiles, and this warrior who has just not gotten a shot off to anyone is going to roll another saving throw. Actually, yeah, Valfire, you're in the pot. You don't have. You're gonna have to make a saving throw because the flames are gonna go around and into the pot as well.
But if it's full of water, can I get advantage on the check?
Sure, why not?
I like it. I like it.
All right. Yeah,
We're
it doesn't
still-
touch. It doesn't touch Lucius or Roar.
We're still bonded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 17.
Okay,
10
17.
minutes,
You're good.
yeah.
17 is a success.
So, sorry. For the Eagles, one Eagle got a 19, the other one got a 15.
Okay,
then
both
I
of those
ha-
succeed. Yeah.
And I have a 22.
All succeed. Okay, and the warrior rolls, the tiefling rolls a failure. And let's see, everyone takes.
I feel like this tiefling is the one who's gonna talk or not. He's gonna die. Well, those are still rolling, huh?
It's like stuck in the corner. Jeez.
Yeah.
Louise. Oh, so,
you're gonna-
there we go. All right. 24 points of fire damage. If you succeed, you take half, which is 12. The warrior, who just kind of like rolls over, is like, ow! Like after the guy just fell on him, just like gets immolated once more and just gets burned to a crisp. He's dead. And does not reveal the secrets only he knew. And everyone else, yeah, takes 12 points of damage.
Crap.
Damn.
Who's really hurting over here?
I am.
Me.
All right, and it is the Eagles, their turn.
I'll yell out, "Bring Roar! Grab Roar! Bring him to the top!"
Oh.
And so
Okay.
I tell one of them, "Number 1, pick up Roar! Bring him to the top." So the Eagles have 80 flying feet. So
Okay.
Woo!
Wow.
can you swoop and grab him and drop him off by that wizard?
Yeah, I will say, what's the strength of of a giant eagle?
Hi.
Giant
16.
eagle strength is 16.
Okay, that's pretty strong. I'll say, sure, why not? All right, we'll have eagle number 1 picks up Roar and takes him to the top. So I'll say, with 80 feet, 5, 10.
Oh, Roar is loving this, by the way. He's like
He just puts
soaring.
his hands up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so we'll say, Roar, you get dropped off over there with 80 feet of move.
right.
And we'll say the eagle is kind of in the vicinity.
And the other one can just fly directly at that mage and harry him. Can he get over there?
Oh yeah, with 80 feet.
Yeah, yeah, plenty of
Absolutely.
move, plenty of move. So yeah, so go ahead.
Plenty of move.
You can have the eagle make an attack if you'd like.
Yeah, he makes multi-attack. So he has one with the beak, and then. All right. I'm just gonna roll them right. Different sheets here. All right. So first attack, beak is a 20 to hit, 22 to hit, or
That hits.
6
Yeah.
6 points of piercing damage,
Nice.
Oh,
and the next.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
And next one is a 20 to hit for 10 points of slashing damage with his talons.
Nice. So that is what? What's the total on that?
16 total.
16 total. Okay, cool. Sorry, my thing reset again. Jeez. D&D Beyond is not having a great night tonight, you guys.
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
Well, that one, that's not gonna work anymore. All right. Sorry, what was it? 16 points of damage?
Yeah,
16 points against the wizard. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 16 points as the eagle swoops in, raking and pecking with its beak. You can see now arms kind of flailing up above the walls of the stone tower as it was like, "Get off me!" And you can see like bits of flesh getting torn about and like parts of his robes getting thrashed and slashed. All right, that was the eagle's turn. It is now Roar, your turn.
Can Roar see the two of them, the wizard and the guy, from his vantage point? If he can't, he'll get a little closer. He just needs to see them. I guess if he backs up onto the top of the roof by Lucius, can he see the two of them?
Yeah, I'll say that'll give you advantage if you back up. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
Roar
real quick,
will-
I almost failed it, but I saved my con save from the damage from the fireball.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Keep up.
on
keep up
conjure animals.
concentration for conjure
Yeah.
animals.
Got a good call.
Whew, that was close. I didn't want to have to retcon all of that.
Miles, you gotta
That
do the
would've
same
been
thing.
painful.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't because I don't have a concentration anymore.
Because
The
the guy's
tar-
dead.
Oh, that he died.
The target of
'Cause
my
he
spells.
dead. All right. Well, I hope
He's
you
gonna
guys can-
obey forever.
Yeah, I hope you guys can keep someone alive because I will point out, look at this guy and go, "Oh, I can do that too," and cast Fireball.
Okay.
The Dex save 15, both of them.
All right. So the eagle and the wizard are gonna have to make dexterity saving throws. Yeah. All right. So let's see.
Not bad damage. Not bad damage.
Pretty
Dex
good. What's-
15.
Dex 15. All right. So the wizard rolls a 19, so he does save.
The eagle does not save.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Wait.
Oh, it's fine.
Why is the eagle in the? Is,
He's attacking.
He's
the-
literally right next to the.
Yeah, he's right next to him. I can't do anything about it.
oh, I see. They're off screen. Got it.
There's two wizards.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead.
I've never
and,
met these eagles. I don't care.
Two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
they're also conjured. So you're a wizard. You're like, yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Did you roll for the other guy too?
So what is it? 13 points of damage.
It's 27 halved. Yeah.
So 13. Okay, yeah, 13 points of damage to the wizard. Can't really tell what's going on, but you hear this horrific cry of like ah.
And what about the other archer?
And oh yeah. Oh, sorry. He would be in range. Yeah. So that is a success with a dirty 20.
Oh, my
but it
goodness.
doesn't actually matter because you basically see him catch on fire, and the pain is just so great that he just leaps over the edge and falls down to his death
Okay. Okay. Cool.
with a thickening splat against the stone the stone ground. All right, it is.
I guess could I
yeah.
move toward the wizard as much as I can? So I must have moved back 5 or 10 feet. I have another 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, sounds good.
And I'm acrobatic as heck, so yeah.
Yeah. So it basically puts you at the wall here against this this
Great.
next tower. So
Great.
you can probably climb up in your next turn. All right, it is Cerise's turn, and she kicks in the door and goes inside the building, and you can hear a bunch. Actually, I'm gonna roll a die here. All right. She runs inside the building. You can hear like clumping upstairs and running and dashing. And Hror, you see her actually pop up right in front of you at the top of this tower. She is covered with what looks to be like this whitish sort of powder everywhere. And you can see she's like kind of like trying to brush it off, like wipe it out of her eyes. She looks like a ghost almost, and she like takes a
She got
quick look at you. She's
antiqued?
like, "What's that?"
She got antiqued.
No, she looks at you real quick. And she's like, "Oh, bikery," and then she starts dashing off towards the wizard.
Perfect.
All right, and it is Valfire's turn.
All right, I pull myself out of the pot, hop over. Is there a guy up there? Can I see him?
There is, yeah,
The
there's-
archer?
Well, there's an archer right here on the balcony. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to get to a position where I could see him. Is that possible or no?
Yeah, you
You
could
just
move out
need
to like about there. Like you're a little
visual
bit off
range.
the map, but yeah.
How far did I move?
20 feet.
All right, I'm not gonna do that. All right, I will do that. All right, so I'll do that, and then I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom on him.
Nice.
Okay.
So, 'cause I need some healing. So heal. Oh wait, one creature. No, that doesn't work because I need to be in that same area. All right, so instead, I'm just gonna cast Thorn Whip and yank him down.
Okay. What's the range
Ooh,
on Thorn Whip?
nice.
30 feet? Is that too far?
Yeah, he's about 40, 45 feet up.
All right, I'll cast Whole Person on him.
Okay. All right.
He needs
So
to do a
he's
wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw. Got it. This is a 13, so I think that fails.
It does save. It feels, yeah. So
Yeah.
he's held.
Very good. Is
But he
that-
can make
nice?
he can make another save at the end of each of his turns.
Paul, does that
All right, very
sound
good.
like anything so we can know not to attack that person or?
Yeah. So you hear me say.
Oh, you can attack.
I say. Hamaja jamaja, boomba don't you move it and you can and I say, I've cast Hold Person on this fellow.
Yeah, you can hit him.
Someone tie him up.
He doesn't give advantage on
As
saves
you
or
invoke
anything.
these very powerful arcane words, you can see he's like kind of in mid pull of his bow, and he just kind of freezes in place with the bowstring taut, about ready to fire, but unable to
Beautiful.
move. All right, those are some great magic words. All right, it was now. Well, this guy's dead, so he's not gonna do anything. Smiles, you're up. Top of round three.
I say to Valfire, "Hey, you real hurt?"
You look over and you can see he's sagging with only 8 hit points remaining. He just looks singed and burned. But he's
Bloody
like,
as
oh,
heck."
actually, you know what? You look over for a second, and he remembers as a bonus action, he just turns into a bear as a wild shape.
All right.
Beautiful.
Can I see anybody from where I am, Rush?
You see Valfire has turned into a bear.
Gotta get the extra giant bear.
Just make the eagle a tiger at this point. That is the only person you can see at this point, actually.
Great.
You know, Cerise just ran through that door over there into the building.
Yeah, so I am just going to take after Cerise.
Okay.
I'll follow her path and try to catch up.
All right, are you gonna dash?
If I'm going to make it 30 feet, what do I see once I get that far?
30 basically gets you to the door.
And then I did. Okay. And what do I just see? I see a bakery when I.
Yeah, you look inside and you see you see a bakery. There is there's an old woman there who's like kneading dough in the middle of the night, or was at least, because now she's like kind of panicked and like braced herself against the counter as like there's just flour like in the air everywhere.
So as I action dash, I look over at her and flash the
Did she
smile.
throw a
It
whole
looks,
bunch of flour right in his face?
it looks better than that.
Okay,
Not me.
okay. So as you go through, I need you to make an acrobatics check for me as you go through the bakery.
I would love to do that.
While he does
Uh,
that, Raj, my eagle disappears because I have another concentration spell up.
Alright,
What's
and-
the concentration spell you have up
Whole
now?
person.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's gonna be a 12 rush.
12. Oh, 12 does not succeed, unfortunately. As you plow through the bakery, the flour gets in your eyes, and as you emerge, you are blinded until the start of your next turn.
Wow.
So,
Now,
what-
and now hang on. Just a second rush. I am going to just yell out to Cerise. I'll just say like, because she just needs to be able to hear me. I don't need to be able to see her.
yeah, I mean, as you kind of like stumble through, you end up at the top of the tower, just kind of blinded. But you're right next to her. You can kind of like feel her like in front of you.
Yeah, I would just say, Cerise, you are so much the love of my life. And Bardic inspire her.
Oh, okay.
Weird
You
choice,
kind of like
weird choice.
bump into her as you like say that to her, and she kind of looks back at you. You can't really see, but you can tell, you can feel the scowl on her face. But then she kind of like pats your shoulder and moves on. All right, it is Lucius, your turn.
Who said they needed healing? Are you on the roof there, Smiles? Do you need healing?
Probably a little bit. I'm 20 out of 40.
Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna. What is it? Do I actually, Raj? I'm going to.
It makes it hurt more.
Yeah,
Do you
go-
need help? I
go-
don't care.
Don't.
Not you, Smiles.
Raj, I want to go with me.
Smiles,
What-
you hurt? Good.
What is the if I roll on the ground, like do a log roll, is that count as movement? And is it same as movement or half movement? What are you gonna say?
So what are you trying to accomplish exactly?
I want to roll off the edge, fly, and then fly instead of
Ah.
standing up.
Oh.
I'll say that it is going to be double movement for you to roll off of the edge, but then once you kind of hit the air, you can sort of fly.
It actually is faster for me to stand up then.
Well, I mean,
Actually, no, it'd be faster for me to do the
it
roll.
would
So
be faster for you to roll off, yeah.
it's effectively 20 feet of movement.
Well, I was just assuming you would just roll this way, like
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so that's like 5 feet. Yeah, so
Okay.
it'd be 10 feet to roll off that way.
Okay, so I'm envisioning this like a Decepticon, like he like how
Right,
Decepticons like
right.
jump and then they like transform
Makes
and then they
sense,
launch
makes
off, like that.
Definitely
How
same
he's doing it. He's like, yeah, and then he's like
Yeah.
launch towards the wizard
Sir, why does a Decepticon and not an Autobot?
because
Autobots don't
Decepticons
fly.
fly and Autobots do
Yeah,
not.
most
That
Autobots
is true.
do not.
You're right. You're right.
Early
Except for the
days.
one Autobot that can fly.
That was a
Yeah.
ripoff of Macross / Robotech. Don't get me started, okay?
You guys
Let's
are so
move on.
cool. You guys are so cool.
But he was originally a Decepticon, I believe, that turned to an Autobot. Is that right?
This makes
You might
sense.
be right.
The
you might be
deep
right.
lore. It's a deep
You might
lore.
be
We're
right.
going really deep here, you guys.
Yeah, man, and we're gonna move right on. Can I
I'm waiting
reach-
I'm waiting for the GoBots reference.
Can I? They don't count. They don't count. Can I reach the wizard
Let's
with
see.
that shenanigan maneuver?
Yeah, what's your move? 50?
50 fly, 35 move.
Okay.
This music is great for Raj doing a calculation.
I know. 1, 2, 10, tick, 10, tick, 10, tick, 10.
I have. This is such a ridiculous rabbit hole just going down the Autobot thing while we. Sorry, let's continue. I'll save this for after.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that. During the break. You are 10 feet away from the wizard.
But okay.
You're actually you're up there, but I just put you a little bit lower for the.
All right,
Actually,
so
no, hold
I don't have any act. You know what? I'm gonna use a key point to dash
Nice.
on. Okay.
and get right next to the punk.
Okay.
So I use my key point to dash. I get right next to him, and then I'm going to say, bro, man, you suck. And then I'm gonna attack him.
All right, go for it.
I still have the Bardic Inspiration, so I'm gonna attack him with my bow
I
staff.
think you used that when you were point of order.
Didn't you give
when
me,
you were
you gave
healing
me another
yourself.
one. You gave me another one.
No, he gave
Oh, no, that was advantage. That's advantage on your next attack.
That's right. Yep.
Advantage from silvery barbs, not
Yep.
not a bardic inspiration.
Oh, perfect.
It's probably better.
It's actually
It's
better.
better. It's not when I roll like the way I do. That is a 13.
13 does not hit, unfortunately.
That was
Alright.
with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 5 and a 2. I am the worst.
Were you
I
using
am-
those terrible dice we told you to get rid of?
I don't have any other.
I'm buying new dice right
Roll
now
them
for you.
electronically.
Advantage for Mike means instead of 1, 2, he rolls 2 2s, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
pretty much what
so
it
it's
is.
the
He's a
worst.
ballerina at heart, actually. Always looking for the tutu.
You know what? I saw bonus action. I'm gonna try to push him off the ledge.
Okay. Go for it.
Don't buy him dice unless they're Bluetooth devices that track his rolls. Because Mike is a big data guy. He's gonna collect that data. He wants to track those rolls.
Oh yeah,
did you
man.
say
Imagine
data?
if you could.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you say data? I love
They
data.
do make Bluetooth dice.
Get out of here.
It might.
They do.
Okay, so I looked at those dice. I looked at getting those dice, but they don't integrate with D&D Beyond. They only integrate with things we don't use.
Oh,
Oh.
Tyler, you know
Well, what's the
that's a problem you can solve with a little bit of
Yeah.
Ruby. Come on.
Easily.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So
Not wrong. It's
so,
not wrong.
so you do have you do have your bonus action attack potentially. If
Oh
you
yeah,
want to use
my
Flurry of blows.
unarmed strike.
yeah flurry
Well,
of
I could-
blows you could use
I could use
Or
flurry of
unarmed
blows.
strike.
or
Or
unarmed
Martial.
strike or your unarmed strike. Yes.
What'd you say, Paul?
One uses a key point, one doesn't.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm gonna use
so-
the unarmed strike. Does not use the key point.
Okay.
I have 4 key
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the unarmed strike that does not use the key point. Do not have advantage anymore, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
You already used it. Yeah. No.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So as you start punching at the wizard, he's still trying to bat out the flames from the fireball that Roar cast, and he like stopped, dropped, and rolled. And as you're hitting him, he's like rolling about frantically, and you're just punching the ground. You come up with like 2 kind of like scratched up and bloodied fists. And it is now the let's see. the
Bro,
eagles are
man, this
dead.
doesn't usually happen, man. I swear I'm better. I swear
The
I'm better.
first time. It's first time.
First time.
First time.
First
Yeah.
time.
All right. It
I'm a
is.
little anxious.
Okay, so the first warrior who's got the bow kind of pinned against him due to hold person is going to end his turn and make a saving throw against it. That is a
DC
19 on the die, so
Okay,
he does
yes.
succeed.
He does
Bummer.
save, yeah. Hey, was someone up there tying him up? I have bare hands now.
Telepathically, that goes through our brains.
Yeah.
Right. All right, but that is the end of his turn. The second one is dead. The third one. Oh, fell to his ground also died. Oh, because it didn't do the damage when I put it there. All right, it is the wizard's turn now, and he's got this ferocious-looking Aarakocra in front of him. So
He
his
does.
options are 1, his pants, or 2, cast a spell at you.
Or 3, all of the above. The answer is 4. Like
He
a
is going
dove.
to swing his staff in your direction, Lucius, and attempt to strike at you,
The wizard is?
the wizard. This is probably not the right thing to do,
That
but
can't
I did
be
it
good.
anyway. A 10 to the attack roll, which I believe will miss.
Lucius sees this
and-
in slow-mo. The staff comes near him and he's like...
Yeah, exactly. Spider-Man style. You're like looking around. Yeah. And
It's not that the wizard just moves real slow.
Yeah.
I'm old, leave me alone.
Yeah. He's like, curse you! I will destroy you!
All I can
and-
do is fireballs.
I imagine
It
he's
is
just lightly-
Roar's-
he's like an old man lightly tapping his cane against you.
Yeah.
Have at you, name!
Yeah.
How about thee?
Have at thee!
We at Point of Order are very accepting of the elderly. We actually have nothing against them.
Is that
all right?
true?
Floor,
Dad's
it's your turn.
elderly.
Yeah.
Because we are elderly.
Yeah, my knee is effed. All right. Can I make it to the? Can I make it to the spellcaster? 40 feet.
You guys not hear this music?
I
I
think
got a
it's very
13
adventurous.
strength to jump. I'll make an acrobatics check if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead and make an acrobatics check as you you climb over the edge there, and then I'm gonna assume you're gonna try to jump down to the bridge below that leads up to the tower.
Is that what I'm doing? Can
Well,
I?
he wants to
is
jump
it-
across.
Is it too far to jump across?
Oh, sorry.
So that looks like how tall
I
is that?
rolled-
Is that 20?
I rolled a. Is it 20? Yeah,
It's
how far is
15 feet, so I don't know if you have the strength to do that. Actually,
it? I don't think I do.
yeah.
All right, fine. Acrobatics check is a 16.
16. Yeah, you're fine. You come
Great.
down, you tumble down into a roll. You're on this little log bridge that's kind of spanning between the two towers, and you're gonna end up on the level below the tower when you finally cross the bridge.
And I can't like get to him or anything. I guess I'll bonus action dash. I mean, not a bonus action. Action dash and get up there. Oh wow, look at that.
Okay, yeah. So you'll action bonus action dash. Wait, how do you bonus action dash?
No, just action dash.
Action dash.
Oh, action dash. Got it. Action dash.
Yep.
As
Yep.
a bonus.
As a bonus.
Okay,
And
I
that's
need
what
you
I
to
got.
roll a d6 for me as you enter the building on the other side.
It is a 1.
It is a 1. All right, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me. You enter an apothecary. Essentially, there is a little old man there at a cauldron who's mixing all kinds of caustic substances, and the smell just hits your face. It instantly starts burning at your nostrils and into your lungs.
Amazing. Plus 3. That is a 12 on the die. 15.
15, very good. So you manage to hold your breath just as you detect it, and you run up the stairs and make it all the way to the top of the tower, and take a big exhale as the effect of the being in the apothecary have worn off.
Oh, I guess I realized that I'm also emboldened, but because that's not just attack rolls, right? It's
Saving
saves and checks.
throws and ability
Oh,
checks
that's
as
great.
well.
Okay, great, cool. Good.
D4. And just for future reference, I can also bless you all, so you would get 2d4 to your attack rolls and your saving throws.
Yeah, let's think about it.
That would have been helpful.
Well, it's Ethan's an action, so one would be nice to do right before combat and one during combat. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Piece domain, more like piece of domain. All right,
You allowed it.
Yep.
You
I did.
actually talked me into it.
I did. I think it's actually pretty cool. All right, that was Roar's turn. It is Ceresa's turn. She's going to do the same thing as you, Roar. She's going to dash across and try to make her way over to where you are.
I like how we just left Valfire. He's just a bear, and there's the guy shooting at him. Good luck.
He's just like on the ground going, "Arr! Arr!"
Okay, so Cerise comes out of the tower. That is a... that's a 3 on the die. All right, so she has suffered some ill effects from being in the...
She is bardically inspired.
But
It's
not
gonna
enough for an
help. It's not gonna
apothecary.
help,
Yeah.
It's really low. All right, so she ends up poisoned actually as she exits the apothecary. But that does not stop her from making an attack on her turn against the wizard. So she is going to roll. Let's see. She's gonna make. She pulls out 2 short swords and attacks with both of them. Unfortunately, these will be at disadvantage because she's poisoned. So the first attack is gonna be a miss with disadvantage, and the second attack is also a miss. No, actually, it's a hit. 2 9s equals a 15 for her, so that's gonna hit. And because she has an ally adjacent, she does do sneak attack damage.
Yes.
So that's gonna be.
Wait, I've played Cerise before.
So this is okay. Pretty good amount of damage here. And the wizard is on his last legs as she comes up behind him and stabs him viciously. And Valfire, it is your turn. And she kind of nods at you, Lucius, as she kind of walks up behind, and then presses the attack. Bellfire, you're up.
All right. I was just trying to see if bear has a climb speed. I don't think it does.
It should. They can climb trees.
That's what I mean.
Raj.
I mean,
polar bears, no.
It doesn't. Oh, it does have a climb speed of 30. There it is.
there you go. All right.
All right.
Oh,
yeah, I just start. I just head towards that wall. Just start climbing up that wall.
All right.
Just sit on him. Action dash.
Yeah. Action dash.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
love
I mean, clambering over the edge as this guy is just come out of the hold person spell. He just ah! Has like this giant bear just pulls itself over the railing and just roars in his face. All right, that was Valfire's turn. It is Smiles. You're up, top of the round.
All right. I can see the wizard
Yes.
now.
You can see him from where you are. Yes.
All right, I am gonna suggest to the wizard that he attack us no further and answer all our questions about who hired you.
Are you sure he doesn't have a spell called No Further that he can attack us with?
Right. Careful.
All right, so he is going to make a wisdom saving throw here. That is a 21 on the save.
So I am going to react to that
Okay.
and say, I think you really want to hear what we have to say. You're really going to want to hear this.
Okay, so he will roll again, and that is, this time, that is a 22 on the save.
Wisdom seems high for this wizard. Not a little
He's-
bit high.
He's a capable fellow.
All right, and then I'll.
I am made of sterner stuff than you think.
And then I'll
break
yell out
this
this
guy's
door. I will say, I'll say, well, you tried to deal with him peacefully, but you do your thing now.
Oh baby, I will stab him so good.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. How do I get to that bridge that they're on?
So you will have to basically jump over the side there and land on the
that
bridge with an
camera
acrobatics check.
Look at that camera.
No, I'm gonna go just duck into the bakery and hide a little bit.
Okay. So you descend back one level and go into the bakery. It smells like muffins in here. All right, Lucius, it's your turn.
I'm gonna press the attack, Raj. Press the attack. All right, which die has not failed me this time? All right,
I'm literally buying you new dice
27, Raj.
as we speak.
Yeah, that hits, buddy.
Yo. All right, 8 damage, and
Eight.
then
Damage. Please describe how you want to dispatch the wizard.
it is like one of those, like he has his quarterstaff, and he just goes, and he's like spinning it, and the wizard's like this, and he stops and just goes, pops him right in the head.
All right. Yeah, you just knock him on the head. You hear a crack as his skull just kind of collapses under the blow, and his eyes go crossed, and he just kind of collapses to the ground. He is dead.
Not non-lethal there, Lucius.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And as you deal the final blow to we're still in rounds. There's still somebody
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
Deal the final blow. What got anything else going on?
Me?
Yeah.
Lucius then leans down the old man on the ground, the wizard, and he puts his lips right, his beak right to the ears, and he goes, I wanted to use a southern accent, but that's not right for Lucius. Bro, man, ain't your time, man. And he casts cantrip Spare the Dying.
Oh.
Okay. You cast Spare the Dying with the last sort of whisper of breath that he manages to hear before he passes beyond the divine veil. You stave off the effects of death and render him nearly
Okay.
unconscious.
Yeah, so he's got 0 hit points.
Okay.
Unconscious.
Interesting. All right. And it is the warrior's turn, who is there next to the bear, who just reflexively drops his bow and lashes out with a long sword, like ah. It is that's actually it's a 23 on the die for
The
6
bear?
points of slashing damage against Velfire. Yeah.
Yep.
No. So go ahead and make a concentration check.
For what?
For the bear?
Oh, I know. I forgot what you had a concentration.
I had it for a whole person,
the
which you
eagles.
broke.
Oh, right, yeah,
no,
you
no,
broke it,
the
yeah.
eagles are gone. The whole person's gone. So just
Yeah,
I
me
killed
as a
an eagle.
bear.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Oh, sorry. Don't go for it. Don't do anything.
And what was the
All right,
total damage?
It was 6 points of damage, slashing. All right, and the wizard is dead. Roar, you're up.
Oh, he's so disappointed. He's like, okay, fine. And he will, do you think, Valfire's still doing some stuff? I think I hear some stuff. I'll just run that direction. Action dash. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Cerise is going to follow you and do the same thing, so she's following you behind. Valfire, it is your turn.
Okay, dokie. All right. So I'm just going to attack with a bite.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna grapple. I'll just try to grapple him. And
Okay.
telepathically, I'll just tell him, "You don't need to die today. Drop your
Okay.
weapons," and I'll just try to grapple him.
All right. Go for it. So he's going to make an opposed.
Can I grapple with the bear? But I just mean like kind of
Definitely.
just get on top of him and sit on top of him.
Yeah, I'll say. How many attacks does the bear have? Multi-attack.
He has multi-attack. He has
Okay, so
two-
I'll say
the
with,
bite-
with your first attack, go ahead and make an athletics check to do the initial grapple here.
All right, so this athletics is better. So where's my athletics? So it'd be this plus 4. Oh no, I can't critical fail. Okay, good.
Nice.
Mike needs that.
I need a lot of things.
All right, so the first one's a 15.
Okay, so
You're bonded. You're bond. Oh yeah, you already bonded yourself.
yeah. So 15. Okay, so you win. So you managed to grapple the creature, just put him in a giant, literal bear hug, and then with your second attack, go ahead and make another grapple check, opposed grapple check here. We're going to see if you can pin him with that check.
Well,
He rolled a 13, unfortunately. So you still have him grappled, and he is kind of his move is still at 0, but you weren't able to kind of like pin him down. You know what? I'll say roll with advantage because you are like a giant bear.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
a,
Yeah.
a large creature.
Yeah.
You're
I mean,
emboldened,
you
right?
probably weigh
D4?
like over 1,000 pounds.
Even worse. 7.
Okay. All right. Well, I tried. All right. So yeah, you just kind of slip a little bit and stumble. You kind of have him. You're pulling him around, but you don't manage to pin him. All right. It is yeah. Okay. It is Smiles. Your turn.
Can I see? I can't see this other warrior.
No. I'll say you descended 1 level, so I'll say that you can kind of hear what's going on, like through the hallway over here. You can maybe you can kind of you can hear
Okay.
about it.
Can I go through that overpass causeway?
Yeah.
And get over to where he is.
Yep.
And perhaps see some people.
Dun, 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 dun. You see exactly what's
Nice.
going on.
Love it.
All right. And at this point, I'm going to say to the guy over here. First, I'm going to mock him. I'm going to say, "Really, that haircut? This day and age?
Too mean. Too mean.
All right. It's a little too close to home. He rolls a 9, so he does not save.
Gonna fail it. He's gonna take 3 points of mockery damage.
Jesus.
How would you like to dispatch with this?
Come on.
This figure.
It was actually it's funny. It's the story about the one guy who's the barber and all this stuff. Well, it turns out he is actually the barber for this area of Deep Crack, and he actually has no customers because his haircuts is so bad, and everybody asks him where he got it, and he said he gave it to himself, and so nobody will actually get a haircut from him, and that just breaks him.
But it's a side job of being a hitman. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, it was his true passion. And that's
Right.
why he had to become a hitman in the first place, and now he just realized that neither career is really working out, and he should just put himself out of his misery.
Sure.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you lay the final mortal insult to this figure, we come out of rounds here as the combat seems to end. But as you utter your string of insults, Smiles, there is a bright white light that suddenly illuminates the entire area. And it's this harsh kind of light, not like daylight at all, but this harsh sort of bright, like fluorescent white light. And you can see sort of descending from the sky this massive white brilliant sphere. And as it descends, you can see sort of embedded within the center of this sphere a figure dressed all in white, wearing plate mail of the purest blinding white, a white cloak streaming from his back, and this sort of halo-like crown surrounding his head that seems to be causing the radiance surrounding him. He's got powerful features and sort of like short cropped blonde hair. And as he descends, you all suddenly start to feel a weakness come over you. Frore and Smiles, the two of you feel it very acutely as whatever connection you have to the weave of magic, to your arcane powers, suddenly vanishes. All the words that you know of all the spells just vanish from your mind. And you can suddenly feel no link to any of the magic or the magic items that are upon you as this figure descends. The man, as he alights on the balcony, looks at you, smiles, and says, well, Mr. Sterling Miles, you're a tough man to find. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Declan Caradune of the Lyceum Arcanum, and I have been looking for you for quite some time. And we will pick up there next week and find out what happens with this person.
What?
We're in trouble with the Lyceum.
What's his name?
Declan Caradune. Oh boy, Raj.
You think he had
Alright.
wings?
No.
Nope. He just seemed to
Nope.
be sort of descending on of
Okay.
his own volition. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a good night, and we will see you all next week.
Bow, bow, bow.
Beautiful.